Hey, what's up guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Miro and welcome to another exciting video. Today we're gonna be talking about my top 7 favorite spiders. We saw number 8 to number 14 last time, and today we're gonna go number 7 to number 1. And I'm not gonna give you updates again because this video is taking forever to put together with all these pictures, so let's get right into it. Let me start with number 7, which is gonna be Lucasi wolf spiders. And what you see on my pictures is Hogna lenta white, and that's obviously the white wolf spiders that you see, and Hogna madeirana, which are spiders from Madeira. That's an island that belongs to Portugal, and both beautiful, both amazing hunters. The wolf spiders, if you notice, they have huge eyes, so basically what it means, they have an excellent vision, and they remind me kind of in that way of a jumping spiders, but their care is even easier than jumping spiders because these guys, they don't climb, so their rehouses are as easy as taking one enclosure, tilting it into another one, nudging the spider in, and you are done with it. And as you guys saw, I also had some babies. The mothers, they carry them on their backs, and I found it super cute because the mama actually, she will hunt with the babies, and when she jumps, the babies all move around. It is really cool. It was definitely one of the highlights to see it in the nature and then actually keep wolf spider mama with her babies. Next we're gonna move to Lynx spider. What you see now is some of my pictures from nature, and also Peucetia lucasi that I keep at home. Those are the Madagascar green lynx spiders, and they're really cool. And here you can see actually mature female and also mature male, so you can see those mature male pedipalps. That can be handy if you ever decide to breed them. I had such a hard time finding how the mature males look. I didn't really know, like, people were asking, oh, just get a close-up of, from the behind. I'm like, well, how am I gonna do that, from like behind the pedipalps? Their name is basically based on their ability to hunt like lynx cats, so they can actually not just pounce on their prey, how you guys see in my clips, but they can also stalk the prey, and it's really amazing to watch. And you guys can see this female here, she is following the cricket, and she is not really sure where the cricket is, but she can just sense it from the vibrations of her silk. And she also taps her pedipalps in the air, and I don't know if that helps them with anything, but it is also fascinating to watch. And basically, even though the cricket is hiding and moving around, she's following it just like a cat would, and eventually she just pounces on it and grabs it. And it's really amazing to watch spiders. They have the intelligence to actually stalk its prey, and they don't just wait for a right moment to grab it. So this is one of my reasons why I love lynx spiders. And also they are beautiful, they have amazing colors, like a fully green spiders. I mean, how cool is that? So that makes them really appealing for photographs. So that was my number 6. Let's move on. Now we're gonna go to Eresus velvet spiders, and everybody loves Eresus. So I currently keep 2 species of Eresus, Eresus balkinari and Eresus Sp Blue, both very similar care. Again, super easy. I don't think there's anything easier to care for than Eresus spider, honestly. Maybe some plants like a cactus might be a little bit easier, but these guys, they don't need any water, really. Been following my channel for a while, you know that they sometimes actually do drink. Basically, you can get away with almost no water and just food once a week. They're also hilarious when they hunt because they have this unusual technique where they go for the limbs first. And here you guys watching my male that I was trying to pair up with a female, but I'm starting to be more and more suspicious that she is not mature yet. So we will see. I'm gonna have to get another male if that's the case, and the females sometimes take as long as 4 years to mature. Penultimate and the ultimate molt being 2 years apart. That's what I just learned. So I may probably just need to get another male, which is a complete bummer because they don't come cheap, guys.
It's 1 banana, Michael. What could it cost? $10?
Alright, let's move on to the next one. Next on my list is Therphosa stirmi, and that's coming in as number 4. And what not to like about these giants, these spiders are the biggest spiders on the planet, and you can get several of them. They have several variations. You can get blondie, you can get stirmi, but they are all kind of very similar. They are giant, confident, not afraid of anything spiders that they have really bad urticating hair, so when they kick those, they can really mess up your skin, or if you get them in the eyes or in your mouth, it's gonna create some breathing problems, etc. They also have humongous fangs. They have bigger fangs than some of of the snakes, some of the venomous snakes. So even though their venom is not lethal, or it's not even very potent from what I heard, but you don't want those fangs to end up in your finger, because it's like 2 hot needles going through your skin. So I wouldn't recommend it. And as you guys can see, I've been trying to stick my phone in her enclosure as I feed her, or her GoPro. She totally tilted the GoPro. I didn't even have a chance to get proper footage because, you know, she just dropped it. And with the phone, I might actually need a bigger enclosure for her, because she's like right around 10 inches. They grow super fast, they are giants, and they are amazing to keep. Number 3 on my list, you guys know I love my Huntsman, and it's gonna be a Holconia. And these are Huntsmen from Australia, and Australia doesn't allow any wildlife export, so they are really hard to get. But besides that, they are extremely easy to keep, because they require dry environment, and I already live in a dry environment, so it's not very hard. They are excellent eaters. They don't die very often like some of the tropical Huntsmen. They, like 50% of them would die as babies for unknown reasons. Basically not these guys. They are very hardy spiders, and currently there's 2 eggs in the United States. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you should go for it. I've been kind of promoting my friend who actually has them, because she sells them for a really good price, and they are totally worth it. I also feel like they're one of the more mellow Huntsmen. This would be probably the perfect first Huntsman for anybody who wants to keep these spiders and is kind of afraid of their speed, because their speed is legendary. What is also legendary is their spins. Look at this guy going. He spins and spins and spins until my head would spin. So I actually ended up speeding up this footage a little bit, because it would be like 2 minutes of just him spinning. But it's kind of fun to watch when they do that, because that way they secure their prey to their surface. So besides being pretty mellow for Huntsmen, excellent hunters, they are also beautiful. You guys know I love taking those macro pictures, so for me this is like a perfect combination. I don't know if there is any Huntsman that could be better than this one, or is there? Well, we're gonna see. Next on my list is gonna be Xenesthis, and I'm gonna be mainly talking about Xenesthis species blue, but the care is very similar to all of them. They start out as this like a dark blue, kind of hairy, not a very pretty spider, kind of like the ugly duckling, but eventually they start, as they molt, they start adding colors, they start adding hair, and they become, from ugly duckling, they become this beautiful princess. In this case, he became a prince. And I remember when I saw spiders like that, I was like, wow, I really wanna keep one spider like that. When I was getting into tarantulas, when I saw, like the first time I saw Caribbean versicolor, my mind was blown. Then I saw the Xenesthis, I was like, wow, some of the Pamphobidius, they are just amazing. So this is definitely one of those spiders that basically can get you like hooked on the hobby. And in this footage you guys see, we try to pair them up. I think it's like 3 or 4 videos ago that I posted it, so go check it out. Don't forget to subscribe and go check out the whole pairing. We're still waiting for an egg, but it looks very promising, and I think we're gonna get some babies. One negative thing to say about the spider is they are pretty expensive. So all the Xenesthis are pretty expensive. Some are less expensive, but still expensive. You're still paying around $100 for a spider. But if you get a female, you're gonna have her for like 20 years, so I think it's totally worth it. And number 1 on the list, that shouldn't be a surprise to some of you who've been following me for a while. Number 1 is gonna be Heteropoda davidbowie.
It means we're better than everyone else in here, yeah?
I love these Huntsmen. This is my favorite Huntsman species to keep, and my favorite spider to keep, because if I could only keep one, I would keep this one. Not only they are beautiful, so they are excellent for pictures, they also have a little bit of the Huntsman craziness, because they are super fast, but it's kind of limited to, like, if they run out, they basically make few quick bursts and then they stop, and they rely on their camouflage, and which makes it a lot easier than, for example, Capianis, because those, when they run out, they just start climbing everywhere. They just don't stop until they feel secure somewhere in like a dark hole. So Huntsmen are very predictable. This is why I think their reputation for being kind of like this wild spider is kind of unjust, because yeah, they will run out, but they are really easy to cop. So I bred these. I still have 7 left from my babies. They becoming sub-adult right now. I'm gonna try to breed the this generation as well, so I should have 2 generations of captive bred spiders already, and that's really amazing. It makes me very proud. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy my list. Top 14, today was part 2, 7 through 1. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, notifications button, and don't forget to subscribe. I am Very happy that the channel is growing, even though I don't have as much time to post right now because we have a little baby, so you know, obviously don't have that much time.
Angel, here you go. Use this, yeah, but cut it really small.
But I'm very happy that the channel keeps growing, and I'm gonna continue trying to post at least every couple of weeks. I have an exciting trip coming up, so you guys gonna see some spiders in nature, and I'm hoping to be posting some live stories into my Instagram as well, so don't forget to check us out there as well, spider.cafe on Instagram. And if you like my hat, don't forget to check us out at spidercafe.shop. You can buy one of these hats, or we have a line of t-shirts that are based on famous movies, on posters of famous movies, and we just replace the actors with famous spiders. It's pretty cool. Go check it out. Alright, I'll see you next time. Ciao.